And it's a photo start. We've begun the podcast. Matt has not sat down.
I didn't think you're gonna do that to me.
Hang on. Let's get a clean take on
Here we
these.
go.
You do yours first.
Me first.
Okay. And here we go.
Okay, you did yours in threes.
Let's go.
I did mine in two.
Let's get a official taste test on this. This is the Farm Boy branded sparkling water, everybody.
Oh man, that's really good.
You have the orange vanilla. I have the mango grapefruit.
That's creamy.
Mango grapefruit going in. Yeah, it's grapefruity. Hope that sounds all right.
Do you take the? Can you taste the mango?
Not really, no. Or a little bit, yeah. A little aftertaste. Hello,
Grapefruit
everybody.
is pretty.
Got some
dominant.
punch to it, yeah.
It's a dominant taste.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sports Distraction. We're in my beautiful apartment today, the Pussy Getting Zone, otherwise known as. And today, what are we talking about today?
Oh, we're talking about we're a sports podcast, so we're talking about sports.
Do you want to do NHL free agency or NBA news?
NHL free agency. What about it?
I don't know. We haven't
People
talked.
sign places.
This is that's the thing. We were talking about that the other time actually, where we're like, oh yeah, we'll do like a free agency episode and like recap it. It's like, why? What are we gonna?
It's interesting in the moment when you find out, but then
Yeah.
that's it. It's not like, and everyone in their like all the podcasts I listen to for sports, I'll talk about already.
Yeah,
I've got all the information I want. It's like go listen to them.
listen to them. Don't. Yeah, that's
we don't thrive on information. We thrive on opinions and bullshitting.
That's a good idea. Don't listen to this. In fact,
Yeah.
actually, don't listen to it. Can you hand me my phone? Actually,
Where's your phone?
it's just over there. Because I think we'll talk about the NBA then, because the NHL is, at least the NBA is kind of interesting.
Yeah, they're kind of doing some shit.
Kind of doing some shit. Because last week we talked about how they wouldn't, or last week it was actually probably like 5 years ago, but we talked about how. Well, I talked about that's probably picking up. No, whatever. I talked about like how it wasn't going to start until March, the NBA season. But hey, baby, we're looking
Maybe
like
it's like Christmas Day.
Christmas Day or December 22nd is the rumor. Mod, would you fuck off? Sorry.
Yeah, just explain to me how in the world that'll happen, and I'll start to get excited.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like it's like yeah, the talks are heating up that they want to do like aiming for Christmas Day starts. Like yeah, but how? Like what are you? I don't know. It's obviously what
Makes no sense.
well, it's ideal. It's what I want. But you know, what can you do? So but the thing they say, it's the NBA prefers to have an in-market games next season instead of creating multiple bubbles. So like
they're actually gonna go to each city?
yeah,
Oh wow.
allegedly. But and then All-Star games unlikely to happen. Instead, it'll just be like a 2-week break.
NBA and NHL both say that like for the NHL it's the Winter Classic and the All-Star game. They're saying it's getting pushed back.
Okay.
And the Winter Classic, I can kind of I understand why they can't do it because it's largely like you get like 60,000 fans there.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I was like, that's like the safest place you can do it. It's outside.
Yeah,
But
it's
like it's those people there that it costs so much money to do.
well, and like the NFL is outside, and those motherfuckers are getting COVID. So like,
Yeah, exactly.
You
but
know what I mean?
And then they said, "Oh, we're pushing back the All-Star game just like the NBA." And I was like, "You know what? I really don't give a shit. Think I give a fuck about the All-Star game?
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
cares?
doesn't matter whatsoever.
Yeah, zero.
It's not very entertaining. Like at least like in the NBA, like the dunk contest is pretty entertaining, but like
Like the skills can be interesting, but like not really.
Not totally. It's not worth it.
Like I'd rather just watch literally 15 minutes of content after the entire thing is done, showing the people doing everything. Like you can watch everything in
Yeah.
15 minutes, and it's like a 2.5-hour program.
yeah, it's like I'm gonna watch.
Like holy,
well,
I'm
it's
not watching this.
Yeah, it's literally just like watching football, where it's like, yeah, I'll just sit here for 3 hours for 8 minutes of action.
That's why the red zone is so popular.
Yeah, it just cuts between all the
All the games, yeah.
like whenever you're within like was it like 20 yards or something.
Yeah, as soon as they're a certain distance away from the end zone, then it cuts to that. And then obviously if someone does like a
Something crazy.
return, they'll just show you the replay of it.
Yeah, we know a little bit about football, huh?
I
Yeah.
know very, very little about football.
Yeah.
And it's so it's probably easier to get into. There's only 8 teams or whatever. 8 games a season.
16 games a season, I think.
No, 8 games, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's 16. 8 games? Well, we lost one.
Oh, yeah, 16. Yeah, 16.
What the fuck?
16 games, 8 teams. I got it backwards.
Yeah. What else? I'm just looking. I'm literally just on Instagram, like,
Or is that right?
'cause like I was thinking, literally we should just make this not even a sports podcast, just us hanging out podcast. 'Cause like I'm just on Instagram, just looking for literally any like trending.
Talking
bullshit.
about TV or movies.
Not even,
or
just like, hey, we're hanging out. We're just gonna talk for.
what up?
We're funny.
We're gonna very frequently talk about sports.
Just kidding. Only I'm funny. I've discovered. Just kidding.
Pretty unfunny.
But actually, I saw this one hypothetical trade. I think I
Give me
swear
1
to God,
second
if the
here.
audio's fucked up on this one, I'm gonna be so pissed.
You want
But
to pause and listen back to it and then restart again?
no, it's fine. We've already done 6 minutes. We can't get that back. We got 6 minutes of gold on wax already, baby. But I saw this thing where it was a hypothetical trade for the Raptors and Clippers. Actually, I should pull that article up. That was a very good article. But is a hypothetical trade for the Raptors and Clippers where we'd sign and trade Serge Ibaka for Montrezl Harrell. And honestly, I think like from the Clippers, he's so overrated to me. If we like
Who, Montrezl Harrell's
Yeah.
overrated?
because like he's super undersized for the position. He plays center. I think he's 6'6", and like he totally flopped in this playoffs and like somehow won 6-man over Schroeder, which was like a fucking affront to God. That one. It looks like it has Whoopi Goldberg ass hair, and like just like I don't know. He talks a lot, and he's like just like I don't like his personality. And they're like, yeah, we'll trade him for Ibaka, who loves being here, and like is like a good like fan favorite guy. But yeah. So fuck you, whoever made that Instagram post, and
I have a redaction.
yeah, a retraction. You mean?
Retraction. There's 32 NFL teams.
Yeah. Then they actually don't play 8 games.
Yeah, they play way more than that, I imagine. I
many
have no idea why I thought that.
Without looking, how many NFL teams can you name?
Without looking, like none.
Jets, Giants, Jaguars.
The Indianapolis Colts.
Nice. But yeah, who? Oh, and the Cleveland Browns.
The Tom Brady's.
The Washington football team. They ain't the R star star S star 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 S anymore.
They're not the Washington Edwards anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's like I actually saw a guy on Twitter describing it. He's like, people say like, oh, they were called the Redskins because we think they're tough, and it's like, dude, that's like a football team in Germany having a team called the Jews because they think they're tough, like in back in the 40s.
Yeah, but we're trying to get like a strong name. We think those people are strong.
It's like, yeah, that's
like
why.
almost barbaric with their strength.
Well, it's not that. It's like, yeah, that's why we completely like genocided them and like tried to turn them into us because we're scared of them.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so I was actually kind of right about the NFL. Like,
Okay.
there's 16 games in a season, but there's 32 teams.
You were right in what I said was right, and what you said was wrong. That's how you were
I was right in the way that I agreed with you.
And when I said the correct thing.
I agreed with you.
Yeah. But Stan Van Gundy is the new coach of the New Orleans Pelicans after they fired Elgin Baylor's bitch ass. What do you think of that?
Pelicans.
New Orleans Pelicans, I'm pretty sure like all the fucking dumbass like NBA like talking heads have put the Pelicans like, yeah, so for me my top 3 is the LA Clippers, the New Orleans Pelicans, and the Los Angeles Lakers going into next season. Cuz like
You're a fool.
yeah, they love Zion so much, dude. It's crazy.
Like, I get it. Like, whenever he's on the court, it's like the team is different.
It's just interest. He's definitely like
but
he's a good player.
They got to play him.
Yeah.
Just play him, and then it'll actually work.
Yeah. What else we got? Apparently LaMelo Ball is gonna go number 1 in the draft, which I think is stupid as fuck. He's
I don't know. I don't know enough about stuff like that.
You
Unfortunately,
don't go into the draft. All right, next topic.
No. You talk about it, and then I'll comment on it.
Well, because this draft is pretty weak, so they were talking about like because LaMelo is definitely just the most like personality, because like Lonzo, who plays for the Pelicans.
Lonzo Ball?
Yeah, so it's his younger brother, and LeVar Ball's their dad, and they have like a reality TV show or some shit. I'm not even familiar with it, but they have a reality TV show, and his dad's like just a fucking clown, and like
it's called Balls to the Wall.
it might literally be called Balls to the Wall, or no, it's a Ball in the Family, I think it's called, but
Balls in the Family.
yeah, instead of All in the Family,
Wow.
Ball in the
That's
Family.
cool.
That's pretty cool. What else? Amar.
Get the balls to the wall. It's like an AC/DC song to me.
It's like an AC. I was thinking the same thing. No, of course not. I never.
You don't know AC/DC.
I never think of rock and roll. But Amari Stoudemire's joining the Nets coaching staff. Him and Steve Nash played together on the 7 Seconds or Less Suns team, so that'll be pretty interesting. Maybe they'll be pushing. I think I guess we can kind of do that. We can look forward to. What do you think for next season, next NBA season? Because the Nets are coming back heavy. The Warriors,
definitely
hate to say it, are back.
Yeah.
I think
they'll be healthy.
The T-Wolves are gonna do something to they're gonna because they have the first overall pick. So the rumblings are that they're gonna trade it to Philly for Ben Simmons, which would be insane. Because I think
Wait, say that one again. I can't even grasp it.
So the Timberwolves, Minnesota Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, that team,
Kay.
they have the first overall pick in this draft.
Okay.
So they want to trade it to the Sixers, Philly.
Yeah.
So they can, because Philly wants to draft LaMelo,
Mm-hmm.
so they can have like an interesting point guard. But so they want to trade that, but they want Simmons back. So it'll probably be like the first overall pick, then probably who the fuck even plays for those idiots? Juancho Hernan Gomez and I don't know who the fuck, but
but Simmons is incredible.
Yeah, and I think he'd be
build a team around Embiid.
Well,
yes.
Well, that's good for the Sixers, but then also for the T-Wolves is really good because Cat is Karl Anthony Towns. He's such an interesting big man. He is the opposite of Embiid, really, because Towns he's
right.
doesn't really get into paint too much. He can he has a nice shot. He does a bunch of Euro step shit, and Simmons is quick, and I think D'Angelo Russell and Cat both are kind of quick and do stuff well off ball too. Or I guess D'Angelo needs the ball in his hands, but either way, Simmons can fit into that team. And what's his name is the fucking young ass guy there, whatever his name is, Ryan, whatever, the guy who coaches the Timberwolves. I think he's 36 or something. He's a really good coach, so I think
right.
I think he could coach Simmons well. It's just getting him. Oh, I guess he plays in Philly. I was gonna say it's gonna be tough getting him excited to play in Minnesota, but he's playing in Philadelphia.
Right.
So it's
76ers are a popular team. They're not.
Yeah. Well, but
Philadelphia is a basketball city. I think.
I was thinking more of what the head situation out there was for Ben Simmons. For
the head situation.
Yeah, what's
God damn it.
What's he pulling in Philadelphia?
The tops?
Well, I don't. Well, think of who in Philadelphia is a light skinned guy. They're more interested I was gonna say they're more interested in the guys playing for the Eagles than guys playing for the Sixers, but hey, that's just me.
Stupid football. Again, I always sleep on football.
Yeah,
I always think okay, what's gonna be more popular in this city, basketball or hockey? It's bud.
It's so funny.
There's also baseball.
Yeah.
And there's also fucking football.
Football is pretty much always the most popular. Baseball's
football all the time.
Baseball's usually second, and then
baseball's I bet you there's some cities where baseball's most popular.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think Miami is probably the Marlins. Or no, fuck, I'm an idiot. They're extremely unpopular.
Miami Heat.
Yeah, the Heat. But oh fuck no, there's one. There's the Astros.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Texas Rangers, they're very popular.
I would say the southern states of the U.S.
Yeah,
very popular.
The most racist fan bases are.
They're yeah, baseball.
Yeah, they make an error and they shoot a revolver at them.
Oh, speaking of that.
Oh.
We can talk about that. That was hilarious.
You're, of course, referring to Game 4 of the World Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and Los Angeles Dodgers.
So you're in the World Series. It's all a weird year, whatever the heck. But you made it. You played the best. You're an MLB team. Mm-hmm. You're so high level.
Yeah, you're a pro.
and you're in the finals of that best of the best of baseball.
And it's game 4. You're halfway through the final
You're halfway through the finals.
series, yeah.
And you commit 2 laughable errors in a row.
Yeah.
And the team that scored screws up brutally.
Yeah.
The guy's running from third to home, and he, like, tumbles like a cartoon character, and he does, like, 3 somersaults.
Yeah, so
goes, woo, woo, woo.
let's get that guy's name up before I
Brutal.
start talking about it, because you just gave no information.
Yeah, sorry. Okay,
You're just
so.
like, okay, hey, so
play.
we're gonna cut to a first grader. What just happened, buddy?
About the baseball player hit the ball.
So he hit it, and then the guy he was in the outfield, and but then also the team he fell, and
Good stuff, buddy.
And then
yeah, that's a really good joke for a podcast. Is just scream into the microphone.
that's what a kid would do.
Wait, hang on. We
That's what a
got
kid would do.
Wait, no.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, shut up. Hang on. I'm getting an ad for an Amazon original here, and it's not even working. My phone's frozen. What the fuck is this guy's name? I want to just.
I just want to say his name.
So in the bottom of the 9th, Brett Phillips singled into line drive to center fielder Chris Taylor.
It's a single.
Well, it ended up being a double because of the error. So he grabs it, completely fucks up, hits it off the end of his glove, doesn't get like a clean grab. So it's like, oh, it's going to be a double. But then he whips it into home because whatever the guy's name, Randy.
He just ran past third.
Randy, some fucking unpronounceable last name. Arozarena. Ozarena?
Holy crap. That's a tough one, actually.
Arozarena.
Can I see it?
Arozarena. Nope.
Arizona.
Randy Arizona. He fell going around third because he's running so fucking fast, but it didn't even matter because throws it into catcher Will Smith. That's his name. Hits it off the end of his glove. So 2 errors right in a row to lose Game 4 of the World Series.
2 errors in a row to lose, and the guy going around third falling goes,
fuck.
I'm done.
I just blew it.
I blew it because I was greedy, and I tried.
I fell over. I
fell down running.
I fell on my bum.
Because I was too eager and I was too excited. I was like, I can do it. And then you just fall and you fail. So it's like, I failed. Then he sees the error, so he gets back up, runs, and just kind of half slides and touches the home plate to win the game.
Yeah, and he
taps it like 3 times, like, holy shit.
He's like slapping it because he's so excited.
How did I do it?
And folks, that's the only time we'll ever talk baseball.
Unless something like that happens again where I can just laugh at how terrible
hang on.
everyone involved was.
I guess we can do, because the back catcher's name is Will Smith.
Wow, Wes.
What would the actor Will Smith have done in that situation, right?
It's like, oh!
Aha! Rewind time. I have no clue what that motherfucker sounds like. Will Smith?
Will Smith.
Oh, hell no. Right?
Yeah. What's he do? What's the line from one of his movies?
I'm tired of all these motherfuckers. Oh, well, I'm just kidding. In Independence Day, everyone thinks he says welcome to Earth, but he says Earth. He very clear. He doesn't say it like a fucking cartoonish black guy. He doesn't say it like Al Jolson.
Like a stereotype.
Yeah, like, you know who Al Jolson is, right?
No.
He would just overtly do blackface and sing songs as a black guy in the whatever year back in the day.
I thought it was the guy that does Body Break.
But no, that's Al Johnson. But Al Jolson, you have to think, like, he had a family. Like, he was out there working. He had to come home
trying to provide for his family.
Well, he had to put food in the big red lips that he painted onto his children's faces, and all this the expense of shoe polish, putting that on his face, and just joking.
Brutal.
But yeah, I can't even think of another thing to talk about, my friend.
All right, here we go.
Thank you for listening to the Sports
I got something.
Oh, wait, hang on. 5 aides to Vice President Mike Pence test positive for COVID-19. That's pretty cool. What do you think of that?
It's just like, god damn. Like, I feel like I have this, like, depressing feeling that, like, everyone's destined to get it.
Yeah.
Because no one can, like, properly follow the protocol. Because no one, I don't know if I mentioned it, but no one can like, no matter what it is that you ask someone to do, there's no way you can do it diligently forever. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
just like be complacent sometimes.
You can't get motherfuckers to recycle. You think you're gonna get them
you
to?
just so like you have the people that are obviously just like they just mentally fuck off and they don't give a shit. It's like okay, whatever.
Mhm.
Those people are just exist.
Yeah.
Then you have people that are like kind of on the extreme end that are like already germaphobes. So they're just taking it to like
Yeah.
the 100th degree. Like
Well,
a person, I watched a person drop a pen, and the person behind them like shout like, "Hey, you dropped your pen!" It's just like trying to shout them down rather than picking up their pen.
Yeah.
It's like just pick it up. It's like
No.
COVID. I'm like, oh my god, really?
Oh
Just pick the fucking pen up.
Yes, I like this angle. We're becoming a Rush Limbaugh right now.
Anyway, and then there's the people in the middle, like the majority of people that are just kind of like doing their best they can.
Yeah.
Right? They're following all the protocols, but those people, no matter what, you're gonna be like, you're gonna touch your face without thinking about it. You're gonna,
Yeah.
you're gonna do something. You're not gonna wash your hands necessarily.
Yeah.
You're gonna like, the opportunity to pass on is still there, even if you're wearing your mask. So just like, I just feel like everyone's gonna
Yeah.
be exposed to it at some point,
Here, like,
no matter what we do.
this might be a divisive take here, but my move is I only wash my hands before I pee.
Because I don't know for sure, but I think you can push it through your penis and
Well-
contract it through your penis.
It's like it's at like a conference for like the, what is it, WHO, World Health Organization, and they're like, okay, so now we're gonna be turning to some like questions from the field. I'm like, yeah, hi, hi. I have one time I had a nightmare that my penis was coughing, so now I'm scared that that's gonna happen in real life now that I get COVID. Is there any factual? They're just like the most like literal geniuses of their field, just looking at. I'm wearing like a gigantic. I'm wearing a big Philadelphia Flyers hat and jacket. So it's like bright orange.
You think that could happen?
My-
Looking at him earnestly, like you're scared,
I'm
you're
scared.
concerned, and the person just has to be like, I don't think that can happen, man.
Can we please get this man out of here?
I really, really don't.
And my pants fall down as they're taking me out.
Oh, can you pull? Oh God!
No, I'm not wearing. I haven't done laundry. I'm not wearing underwear.
Oh.
My dick is shoved into my ass.
And your dick is just like,
It's coughing.
see, you
See?
see it,
I
and then
knew
you
it.
wake up.
I knew it. Well, that's like my joke of after I got my wisdom teeth out, 7 years ago at this point. My thing was always like, yeah, like I'll just, because I'd never been put out for surgery before. So I just wake up from the surgery. They're like, yeah, well, everything went fine. And then I'm walking around like a decade goes by. Like I'm married, I have a house, and like I'm just sitting in the backyard, and it's like, oh, hey, like, you ready for lunch? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then like I just look at my wife, and she's like looking off in the distance. I'm like, what's wrong? And she just starts like glitching, and then I wake up, and I had just gotten my wisdom teeth out. And
It's like, well, how do you feel, buddy?
it was a complete success. You got your wisdom teeth out. What?
Ah,
It felt like 12 years, but it had been 45 seconds.
30 minutes.
Yeah. So that's pretty funny.
All right, so here's something we can talk about.
Okay.
Perhaps you know anything about any of these people, but there's still like humongous unrestricted free agents in the NHL that haven't been touched, and no team has signed them, and they're very good players.
I'm very knowledgeable on this because fuck hockey. It's gay. I hate it.
I hate it, so I can be completely, whatever it's called. What's that word?
I unbiased.
Yeah, like
I
I have
can,
totally unbiased. All the information I get, I just absorb
yeah,
because I have that brain, and I can just give you the most unbiased.
Yep, read the
clear-cut-
thing. Let's go.
Read the thing.
You're
Oh, I'm rambling. Sorry about
We're
that.
killing it.
Okay, so in the top corner you got Mike Hoffman.
Okay.
Nobody wants him. 30 goals a year. No one wants. No one touching him.
Go to Edmonton. Okay, next.
Go to Edmonton.
Him and Kyle Turris reunited in Edmonton.
Yeah, there's a big thing where like he'll never go to San Jose because Erik Karlsson plays there, and they had like a thing when they
Well,
bad.
Well, it was because Mike Hoffman's wife said Eric Carlson's wife had a miscarriage because she was on painkillers. That's why they.
You serious?
That's why they didn't like each other.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So it's pretty. So it's like, oh yeah, that's.
Oh god, of course.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. So that's why.
Oh my word.
But hey,
What?
no, like you didn't get it, man. You just. This one time I was at a bar and these two girls got in a fight and I was standing outside, and this guy walks up and you'll know the kind of guy he was by the voice I'm gonna do when I describe him. But he walks up, he's like, "Oh," he's like, "Well, what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, there was a fight." Security's like right there. He's like, "Yeah, two girls. Like, there's one over there, and then the other one like got taken away. She's just sitting on the curb." He's like, "Yeah, that's my girlfriend." I'm like, and we're like, "What? Where were you?" He's like, "I was just over at the bank. I was just getting money out." And it's like, "What? What do you like? What do you?" He's like, "Yeah, you know, man, everybody bitch fuck up every now and then." Like, yes, sir. You got. So that's what Mike Hoffman's thinking. He's like, "Hey, listen, I don't think it. My dumbass girlfriend does. That's fine. I don't care."
Oh well, that's not me. It's just like, yes, it is you. I blame you.
Yeah, but like, that's obviously like, yeah, that's a truly evil thing to say. So
Yeah. Then you got Sammy Vatanen in there as well.
the Vat Man plays for Carolina at the moment.
Right. And no one signed him.
Yeah.
Great, good defenseman.
Sammy, go to Edmonton, I guess. Fuck. Go ahead. Who's next?
Yeah. God damn it! You're just gonna say that for every person.
Well, because he's a
You don't have enough money.
he's a right shot defender. We should have signed Vatanen instead of Barry.
I love Barry. I love that signing. That was a
Tyson
great
Barry.
signing.
What if his name was Tyson Gary and he's
He's gonna
like
get so many fucking points.
Tyson Gary? Okay, you ready? He's like,
Meow.
right, Gary from SpongeBob.
Hey, Gary from SpongeBob.
Hey, rack 'em. Put that on the. Hey, we have a chalkboard at my apartment that's jokes, and then that's it. It's just jokes, and then we put a tally mark every time there's a joke.
Okay, here's a one from my heart here. Good old Alex Galchenyuk.
Where's he even playing now? Pittsburgh or Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Yeah, so he went from Montreal to Arizona to Pittsburgh to Minnesota.
And no one signed him. He's in a UFA right now.
Now he's going to La Liga, this SKJIA league or whatever the fuck that is.
Ponton Assad or whatever,
Yeah.
where Kotkaniemi is right now. But yeah, he's
Apparently he's like from Vermont or
is he
something.
ruined? Like, what the fuck is
What do
he
you-
done?
He sucks. He was never good. What do you mean? Some players are just a bust. What do you mean?
I feel like Montreal just didn't develop him properly.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
Edmonton
maybe.
didn't develop Yakupov properly. It's like, no, he just kind of, maybe he just couldn't have made the jump. You know what I mean?
Number 1 draft
Number
pick.
one draft pick, and now he just doesn't play
Did
anywhere.
you look at that? Have you ever looked at that draft?
No.
Like Morgan Riley went 5th.
Yeah.
Andre Vasilevsky went like 15th or something, or 20 something. It's
Eh.
pretty. It's like not a very deep draft, but there's a few like very
Yeah.
good defensemen and goalies and a couple of good forwards in there. It's
Yeah,
like,
man,
ugh.
hockey sucks. So who gives a fuck?
And then you got Mikhail Granlund.
Nice. He played for Edmonton.
He's like, I don't know. I'm not really hot on him. I can kind of understand why he's not signed, but like in a normal year, he'd be signed already.
Yeah, I
Like, no
think so.
question. Eric Holla. Again, it's like one of those like whatevers. You got Ilya Kovalchuk, who everyone
Yeah.
said, as soon as the thing's over, he's gonna go to.
He's coming back
He's just
to
gonna re-sign him with Montreal.
Coming back to Montreal.
Montreal's
baby.
like, we're gonna re-sign these way younger, way better players.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Why the fuck am I not getting?
Tyler Toffoli, or
Yes.
Andreas Athanasiou, guy who Edmonton paid a couple of draft picks for, and then just nothing happened.
He played one game or something.
Like barely any games because of the situation, and then they didn't go anywhere in the playoffs, unfortunately, because all their momentum got killed.
Mm-hmm.
So they got screwed over brutally.
That's fine though.
And then the one who I thought someone would definitely pick up is Anthony Duclair. He had like a career year last year
Yeah, with the worst team ever.
with like
Ottawa.
a terrible team. And I thought, like, if you put him anywhere else, the guy's going to excel. And then it's just like, nah, we're not going to pick him up. We're going to leave him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go
Okay.
in and edit this episode and be like, if you don't want to hear about hockey, skip to 30-minute mark.
Why you gotta be such an asshole
Because
about it?
now it's boo boo doo boo John Cena intro. It's time to talk about NBA 2K21 ratings. Because
What?
because it's interesting.
You don't even play that game.
Yeah, but it's newsworthy. Because like it's funny to like look at how they rank who are so clearly like superior players, and it's like, oh no, like whatever the fuck, Ronnie 2K just rates them at like just dog shit. For example, T.J. Warren, Zach Levine, and Jamal Murray all got an 85 overall. So it's like,
Out of 100?
yeah, I don't think I think the highest is like, I'll Google that right now, but like
95 probably something.
no, I think because Paul George is like, yo, after this redemption tour, like next year, like it's gonna be like it's the year of Paul George next year. It's like, bro, you haven't been good since you played for the Pacers. Shut up, like you're so stupid. But did you know Martin Brodeur left his wife for his wife's sister?
What?
I just thought that just came into my mind just now. But that's pretty funny. So do you still like hockey? Probably.
It's the most winningest goalie in hockey history.
That's how you do it, apparently. But what the fuck was I gonna do? Highest.
Some people like you gotta separate the art from the artist
2K21
sometimes.
rating. Yeah.
Like, you know what? Mike Hoffman is like, I don't really give two fucks what you do when you go home, man. Just come in, do the thing, and go home.
Yeah, it's interesting. I thought you were gonna do a joke, but then you just earnestly said a thing. You gotta separate the art from the artist. Like Hitler is pretty good. Like, have you read his book? So it's fine. That would've been way funnier. But then just being like, no, actually do it. Sammy Hagar is cool.
Why, what did he do?
I don't know. He's a fucking idiot and a loser. Sammy.
Jamie Yeager.
Oh yeah, man. What is he? Has a tequila, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on the island.
Tequila.
I'm on island time. I'm never going back. Never going
Never going
back. Yeah, what a fucking loser. But well, I guess that is fair though, 'cause like
Oh, never going back.
I really like Kanye is one of my favorite guys just ever. They make a good point on Cumtown where it's like if there was like a hall of presidents of trolling, it'd be Kanye would be like number one, because it's like he knows exactly what to do to just piss everyone off. Everyone hates him. His fans still like him. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna run for president and just ruin this like tumultuous election that like everyone thinks is very important.
Yeah, exactly. It's
And he's
just,
like, yeah, write in Kanye, and then like people will probably do it. And it's like, don't do this. This election is important. It's like, no, this election's fucking gay, dude. Like, no matter what, like, it's just two geriatric fucking like they've chalked them both full of like Vyvanse and steroids, and they're like, one of them's gonna die. So like, that's why
yeah.
I don't believe in like Wiccan and witch bullshit anymore. Because it's like this motherfucker Trump had. I used to believe in it, to be clear, but I don't believe in it anymore because Trump had COVID, and it's like, yeah, just gotta push him over the line. You just gotta, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't summon enough power from the moon to kill this fucker. So
Come on, just
fake.
die.
You hear that? All you fucking little fairies and baby witches and all this dumbass shit. Fake, not true. But do not curse me, please. Do
Not
not
curse me. Do not use your crystals.
Don't use don't use whatever
Please
power you have.
don't.
Actually,
please.
we were talking about it at work the other day, where it's like they're talking about like right wing, left wing politics and all this stuff, and it's like, nah, like we just gotta like agree and stuff. It's like, no, you fucking don't. Like, where is this idea that like this isn't a competition? It's like, no, it's a fucking like we want our guy to win. It's like, no, like we gotta like because Biden's like, yeah, we'll like get people from both sides to like work together. It's like, yeah, why? Why are you doing that? We want you to win, but like a lot of people don't want him to win because he's a fucking like even like people on the left are like, yeah, this guy's a fucking.
Well, that is like kind of an issue. It's just like you get elected in, and then you kind of like rather than just following exactly what you think you want to happen and doing
Mm.
that, you kind of try to like, well, I don't want to do exactly that because I don't want to piss like everybody off. Like
Well, that's the
I would
thing,
only
it's like-
appeal to half the people, so I better like just kind of like middle it. And it's like, no, don't just do your thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why are you like doing this like middle of the road bullshit where it's like, well, I want Republicans to like me. It's like, well, you're not a Republican, so fuck them. They
Just don't. Just
it's like
don't do it.
a funny thing. Jesse Farrar on Twitter is like, yeah, I want to hold every conservative's heads below the water until the bubbles stop. And then the guy's like, is this serious? This better be a joke. He's like, no, I'm not joking. And then he was on like Truth Point, or not Truth Point, and like InfoWars and shit, saying like, oh, the conservatives are the most prosecuted group in the United States. And it's like, yeah, I can't wait till I just fucking am erased from this earth, and I don't have to like
Never think about this shit anymore.
well, it's like there's this meme that's like the grilling meme that I showed you. I photoshopped myself onto it. But it's like, yeah, I'm just grilling. It's like, yeah, I'm just embracing normie aesthetics because I have no power over the world. I just have to exist in it. So here we are. That's why we're tuning into our favorite NBA, MLB, NHL, NFL. Honestly, if the first person to comment on this video with the NFL team I should become a fan of, I'll start following them, because it's like, I need something. I can't just I need to be consuming some kind of sports media, or like, I don't know. And I feel like the NFL is funny too, because it's just like, I don't know, it's just a bunch of unhinged psychos drinking 25 Miller Lights. And yep. You got anything to say? Is something on your phone happening? What are we?
No, I was just trying to get like a hockey thing up after you're done.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, you were gonna do the power rankings of the.
Oh right, yeah. I just locked my phone and forgot about that. I was like, the
What were you about to say?
politics fucking consumed me, and I'm like, I need to get this out. I need
And then
to.
we live in a country where politics are so like they matter
Mhm.
so much less.
Well, it's not that they matter less. It's just less of a fucking. Well, that's the thing. It's like we think that, but it's just as bad. Everyone is like.
Do you think it affects us just as much?
I don't think politics affects anyone that much, except for poor people and like fucking minorities.
Well, like politics doesn't seem to consume our media.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. It's not sensationalized the way it is in the States, but like no
Like,
matter
it's
what,
insane.
even though I'm like a broke motherfucker, it's like politics isn't gonna affect me too much. They're just gonna continue to fucking destroy the world and strip it of its resources and kill every non-white person in some roundabout way, whether it's like financial fucking limitations put on them or like anything like that. So it's like, well, at least I won't be affected by it. I'll just see everyone around me slowly dying, and then
Good thing I'm like kind of in the middle here.
every day is the same but somehow worse for everyone I know. And it's just like, yeah. And then this is it, baby. Hey, I love it here.
You know what I mean? I just kind of every day I wake up, I wet my head.
What I do is I wake up, I get out of bed and drag a comb across my head.
Yeah, just another day, you know.
A Day in the Life by the Beatles starts playing, right? I read the news today, I'm gay. Right? That's like, I saw a thing on Twitter that's like, if John Lennon was still alive today on what would be his 80th birthday, what would the world be like if we never lost him? It's like, yeah, probably really fucking annoying, because he was like a fucking loser and was like a stupid hippie. Would have just kept making dog shit music.
No way he would have survived this long.
Oh no, he would have just done acid until his brain fucking melted out of his ears. Been like yeah. Yeah, he would have made.
I hate that hypothetical. Like, what if this guy was still alive?
Yeah, well, that's like a funny thing is that actually
Gone.
Hitler's still
it go.
alive in Argentina. He's just 134 years old.
Yeah.
He's,
what?
Yeah, but let's just do the top 10. Yeah, that's interesting. After the top 10, it kind of falls off. But so number 10 is motherfucking Jimmy Butler with a 93. So apparently like 95 and up is like the like big shit.
You know what? Jimmy Butler, arguably better than LeBron James.
You think so?
How's he at the top? How's that possible?
LeBron?
You fucking kidding me?
How's
What's LeBron James's?
98?
Wait, you said 93. You said okay at the top. Jimmy Butler with 93.
Yeah, top 10. I said.
Oh, you're starting at 10.
Are you even listening?
Ah, fuck me. Sorry, I thought you were starting at 1.
The format of this is we have a conversation.
See, I literally thought you were saying the top 10. You're starting at the very top. I'm working right down.
Well, that's traditionally how top 10 lists go. The top 10 craziest
Here we go,
whatever.
top 10. Let's start with the very first one in this episode, so then you can just leave.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here we go.
Yeah, top 10 craziest time the Statue of Liberty actually moved.
And there it is, and see ya.
It's just like a Snapchat filter over it.
It's just like, hey man, how are we supposed to like create half an hour content from 5 minutes of content
Yeah.
if we show you the last 30 seconds in the first minute? We can't do that. We have to like repeatedly
Amp it.
show you the teaser for the last one. So you're like, oh, I'm gonna see that thing at the end of the episode. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's like the whatever third season of Jersey Shore. The one the guy Mike gets knocked out and like he
They
gets
show that a
taken away
billion
on the stretcher.
times.
That was in the trailer, and then it was like 4 minutes of like the 8th episode, and like they don't even fight. He just hits his head on the wall and gives himself a concussion. He has to get taken to the hospital.
Just kind of pathetic. But the
Every Thursday, I would go to my friend's house and watch it.
the other
Loved that show.
the other show that does that a lot or did that a lot was MythBusters.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, this is what we're doing.
we're gonna.
Okay, well, we come back from the thing. You're gonna see this, and you never did. They would just show a bit more of them like setting it up.
Yeah.
And it's like, ho ho ho,
What a fucking dumb show.
it's gonna explode.
Like I can't think of a more Reddit show than
It's
MythBusters.
like, oh my god, just get to the end. It was an hour slot.
It's like,
Like,
but
this could easily be half hour.
so yeah, can we just
Easily.
fucking cancel this dumb, like, this is so stupid. Oh, we're gonna just blow something up. That's fine. You all know about the website YouTube? You can just type that in there and watch shit for
Hours.
You can watch
And people do better things that are like
yeah,
less safe.
yeah,
They really put their bodies out
because
there.
they're not on television, so they can
There's no rules. They'll just go off of jumps they made
yeah.
and like eat shit, and it's like, ooh.
Yeah, instead of watching MythBusters, let's watch the Dudesons or something.
Yeah. They really fuck themselves up, and it's really entertaining.
That show was very scary to watch as a kid.
Oh, the one they blow up a fucking building, and he like falls
Yeah, he just gets
and like hits the building. You're like, oh god, that's not good.
yeah, he just looks like he's dead.
Is this guy done?
Yeah. Well, like the
Oh no, I'm alive.
the scariest one for me was they put a car upside down on top of another car, and the one guy's driving it, the one guy's in the car that's upside down, and he crashes into a thing with the car on the bottom, so the other one is meant to flip onto its wheels, but it just does a complete flip and lands upside down, and they weren't anticipating it, so he's not like wearing a helmet or anything, and it's just like his head was like
Oh my
his head was
God.
so close to hitting the ground that his hair is caught in like the wreckage. And he's like, I need scissors because my hair's caught. And like that's it. He just walks away. He just doesn't get hurt miraculously. And it's like,
oh my god.
what the fuck, man? But yeah, who gives a fuck? Number one's LeBron James
10.
with 98. That's the highest
Who's
one. 9?
9? Just go through the list for me, real slow.
No, I'm not going slow because you've ruined it. 9, Luka. 8, Steph. 7, Dame. 6, AD. KD's 5. Harden's 4. Kawhi's 3. Giannis 2. LeBron 1. Harden and Kawhi with a 96 overall, which is
Can't believe
interesting.
Kawhi is that high given
Kawhi's number 3.
this past
How much of
thing.
how bad of a leader he is.
Yeah, and then I'm also surprised like Steph is on. Like it's hard to like
Not just because he was hurt.
rank Steph.
He's still good.
I know he's still good, but
Which
it's
is
hard to
gonna-
rank because you didn't see him for so long.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Ronnie 2K is like he's texting him. He's like, "Hey man, what do you want your rating to be?"
I love that. Like there's that YouTube video of a guy like just like what's it called?
Well, we're not gonna just
Parodying-
describe a video, so we're gonna
parodying like he parodies Steph Curry, and
We've
he
done
just
enough.
like you just see him like just like twitch his arm basically.
That's
How
actually
fast his release is.
Clay is a better catch and shoot 3-pointer than Steph. So
It just goes in, just drops in from wherever.
well, Clay is better catch and shoot 3-pointer than
Okay.
Steph. So
Oh, good for him.
60 points on 11 dribbles, Matt.
Where was he on the top 10 there?
Has Steph done that?
Was he on the top 10?
11.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't know actually. That's the thing. I would take. Fuck it. I'm not gonna. I would take Clay over Steph. It doesn't. Who gives a fuck? Well, what do you want to? Do you want to give out awards?
Let's go in. Let's go to the NHL 21 rankings.
No. Who? Oh my god. Imagine
Oh my
buying.
god, I didn't even like the basketball one that much.
Imagine. I'm having a terrible time. Imagine. Imagine buying an NHL video game and being like, "Yes, dude. I'm gonna play with the fucking boys tonight." It's like there's nothing more I want than for just fucking 90% of the population just be completely eradicated.
Someone says Chell, and I just have a gag
Yeah,
reflex.
it's like, that's the thing. It's like, do you know what misanthropy is? It's just It just literally like just distaste and just almost hatred for the human race.
Oh.
It's like I was talking to my friend at work about this actually, where I'm just like, yeah, like I enter every situation with like, oh, this person's a fucking asshole. Like I don't want to talk to this person, and then it's like I'll be surprised if they're nice. I'll like that's
I
my
see.
stance going into things. It's
See?
not like this is a good person with good intentions. It's always like this person's gonna be fucking annoying. I hate
Oh,
this
man.
person.
I should definitely do that because when I'm at work and then someone doesn't do something properly, it's like God, it
You
irritates
rolled your
you.
eyes for everyone.
It
at home
irritates you.
there.
Whereas if you went and do it the way you do,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, if they fucked up, it's like, well, I knew that was gonna happen,
Yeah.
so
That's a
oh well.
what I'm describing is a very terrible mindset to have, but
But it's very
You're
good
like-
when you're at work.
you're like, yeah, this is good.
This
Well,
could work for
well,
me.
my thing is people will pull up to like donate, and I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake! And then I go out, and they're like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, oh, hey, pretty good.
You're just like polite, like inside. You're just like,
Oh my
"Ugh."
fucking god, go away! What do you?
That's what you're thinking
Alright.
in your head, and then you're just like, hi, how are you?
How's it going? Hey, I my life is worth $12 an hour after taxes. So what's up? How we doing? You're gonna get
You know
$12
what?
worth of work.
You know what? You might be getting a bump here.
Might get a new job, and
Like Dad said, I was just like, Dad. So I was like, oh, I hope he gets that job because it'll be more money. It's like who gives a fuck
who
about
fucking
that?
cares? Like,
Well, he's just like, and he made a very good point. He's like, well, it's like not really much the hourly wage. It's the benefits.
yeah, absolutely. I don't have
Like,
benefits.
oh, yeah.
Imagine
that's
being
right.
able to go to the dentist. I ain't been to the dentist in years, dude.
But like, you can go like, even people they'll cover like massage.
Massaging. Goodbye, everybody.
Massaging.
Just kidding.
Massages.
Hey, let's play. Here, put the sound.
Messages.
Hey, editor, put the sound drop here. Just kidding. It's me.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, it's a good sound drop. Don't do something funny. Just do something annoying. That's much better. But it's award time, baby. That's what's up of the week. Goes to
Awards.
who we gonna give it to?
Who we gonna give it to? Nothing happened.
New criteria of the awards. You have to do an impression while you're giving out the awards, and it can't be Kermit the Frog. You already did him, and I already did Jack Nicholson, so it has to be a new impression.
A new impression. And I don't even know who I'm giving this award to.
It's okay. So think of who you're giving the award to. Do you want to do the good award or the bad award or the best shoes?
The best shoes.
Or just make up an award. Who gives a fuck? Let's wait, hang on. Let's get some dead air here. What? We're professionals here. Let's improvise something. Okay.
You know what? You fucking came up with it. You do it.
Okay, it's Ray Romano here, and we're giving out the That's What's Up of the Week. Oh, Deborah, I'm from Queens.
Robert.
I don't know, Raymond. I'm your brother, Robert.
That's what's up of the week goes to Stan Van Gundy for becoming the coach of the New Orleans Pelicans and having a 3-syllable name. Stan Van Gun. Just kidding.
4 syllables.
It's 4 syllables. But yeah, I can't think of who else to give the That's What's Up of the Week to. That's What's Up of the Week goes to Dwight Howard for revealing his text messages while
Probably
celebrating.
just
You know what? Hey, how about this? That's What's Up of the Week goes to me for being I'm handsome and cute and I'm really funny and I have a good podcast, and that's it.
and you put up with me.
And I put up with a fucking absolute dumbass. It's like, yeah, what's your brother like? Oh, he's 5 years older than me and just an idiot. Okay. Yeah, everyone's like, oh,
I'm living in what's eating Gilbert Grape world.
Yeah, I'm Johnny Depp and What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and you're obviously the fat mother. Just kidding. You're Leonardo DiCaprio. No question about that. Okay, the That Sucks of the Week. We're passing it over to, who's your impression?
I was gonna do Ray Romano, and you did.
He was going to do Ray Romano, folks. Think of a new one in 3, 2, 1. That Sucks of the Week goes to...
Oh, hey there, Rick. That's what some of the week goes to.
I gave the That's What's Up. I'm cutting
Oh,
this.
that sucks of the week.
I don't like the
Oh,
impressions
sorry.
anymore. Just do it in your voice.
Let's do it in my voice.
Yeah, the
Oh, you
impression.
don't like my impression?
Well, 'cause it's funnier when we're like doing a
My
riff.
impression of Morty?
Not when we're like doing like if we're like, oh Rick, what if what did I say earlier? I'm gay and penis small, Rick. I'm Morty from Ricky Morty. But yeah. Go ahead with the That Sucks of the Week. Who's it go to? Goes
Don't know, Mason. Nothing happened.
Okay, it goes to the NFL for players contracting the coronavirus. You know what? That Sucks of the Week goes to the freaking President of the United States. Am I right, everyone? That guy can't do anything right. Actually, it was funny.
I
There was
hate those jokes.
What? Why?
I hate jokes about the president.
Well, you clearly don't like SNL then. But there's a guy that was at my work, and he's a customer, and he's like, "Oh, you know this is all fake, right?" I'm like, "Yep, you got it, dude."
You're right.
He's like, "Well, Trump had it, and he was better in 3 days." I'm like, "Yeah, it's almost like he's like the most powerful man like in North America, and
Yeah,
like,
it's almost like he has access to the absolute best healthcare humanly possible.
well, it's like a funny thing that like people are mad at Joe Biden because he's like, if you make over this amount of money, you're going to be taxed this much. So it's like if you make over $400,000, like you're going to get taxed this much, and it's like N-words who make $35K a year, and it's just a woman screaming. So it's like this does not affect you at all. Why do you give a fuck? Like, well, then that's like, yeah, I don't know. But then most things negatively affect poor people. But who gives a fuck? Form your own opinions on politics. Heat on the feet goes to Matt because I bought him a pair of Jordan 1 creators for his birthday.
They're fucking awesome.
And they're cool.
They look
And,
so cool.
what the fuck else? Let's make up an award. Coolest guy.
Coolest guy.
Actually, coolest guy. I'm gonna throw you a curveball. Or hang on, the BAMF award, right?
Badass motherfucker award.
Yeah, badass Whoa, hang on.
Whoa.
Hey, this ain't your mama's podcast.
This is like a teacher wearing sunglasses.
This is a teacher who says shit, and everyone's like, "Oh, what? Huh?" That's like I remember I had a college professor who was like, "I'll say, guys, like I don't put up with bullshit," and then we're all just like, "What?" Like, and he looked at us like hands on his hips, like smirking, like, huh. It's like, yeah, this guy.
What are you gonna
This guy
do?
definitely has a Reddit account, but like, yeah, what do you think? We were just gonna be like, "No, what the what?" Yeah, just like so. It's like, no, like shut the fuck up, dude. You're the biggest loser ever. But yeah, the cool dude of the week goes to Liz Cambage from the WNBA because I watched this video of her absolutely cooking Jordan Bell's ass in 1-on-1
Oh really?
on Instagram. So that was pretty funny. So fuck you, Jordan Bell. All right, what a fun episode where we didn't really say anything funny or talk about anything.
Yeah, we just rambled about nothing.
Yeah, so we're gonna turn it into a comedy podcast since we're so
You
good
just
at
have
it.
to have a thing to talk about.
Yeah. I have to come in with more ideas and impressions.
No, what? Not impressions. God damn it.
No, I'll get better at them, don't worry.
Think of
That's what this podcast is gonna become.
It's just not having anything to talk about. That's what sucks. We need like just at least a leaping off point. We had nothing.
Yeah, so that sucks of the week goes to this podcast.
We're gonna like do our tangent still, but we have to have like a
through
a
line.
through line to like come back to. Like
Yeah.
fuck.
That's
Like,
like, I was,
okay, here we go. Like, and we go on a tangent, and then it's just like, just get lost in space. We're just like, oh shit,
no nothing.
we're not attached to anything.
Nothing to come back to. Yep. Well, hang on.
Just an astronaut on his tether line. He just looks back, watches it get cut, and it's like, fuck.
Well, it's like in a dream when like you enter a room and then you turn around, it's just nothing. It's like, oh, huh?
I've never done that.
Really?
I've never had that.
Interesting. I've been having a lot of sleep paralysis lately. Don't know where that's from, but pretty much every night.
Really?
Pretty much every night. I'll be laying on my
What the
back.
fuck is that?
I don't know. Fuck it, man.
It's a nightmare. It's like, well, I guess I'll go to bed. This
Yeah.
thing gonna happen that I hate, but I
guess
gotta sleep.
I guess a horrifying thing will happen in about probably. It happens right when I go to bed, and then again when I wake up to pee and then go back to bed. It happens like twice every night, but it's like I'll just be sleep. It's like I'll be laying in bed and my eyes are closed, and I'm aware of the world, but I'm still asleep, which is weird. And then it's like it sounded like I don't even know, like you know how like a skateboard sounds going over a brick.
Yeah.
Like it sounded like that was like coming towards me through the door,
And that wakes you up?
and that wakes me up. But it's like it's very scary when it's happening.
Right. Maybe that has happened to me then.
Yeah, and then the other one was I like had my arm out, like I was on my side, and I had my arm out, and it felt like I was holding something in my hand, and then in my head, it's like, oh, it's someone's hand. It's a hand. Like you're holding a hand. Like let go of the hand. In my head, like it's like a spooky hand. Maybe it's because I've been taking DMT throughout the day, and me and my friend Joe Rogan. Just kidding.
They did
Joe
pipe
Dogan.
exhaust into my bedroom. Is that
Yeah.
have anything to do with it?
I did sever the gas line on my stove the other day accidentally, but
That's the reason.
that could be it. But,
But yeah, I had it like where it was like it's really weird, but like you know how we played a little double dash there.
yeah, Mario Kart Double Dash.
So it was I was like I wasn't in the car. I was like actually like just sitting there playing, but like I couldn't like I was trying to win, but I couldn't go.
Yeah.
I was going so slowly towards the finish line. I was like, I gotta make it.
You have that, like, you have different versions of that
So slow.
you've described to
yeah,
me
so
before.
so slow, can't make it, and then as I hit the finish line, I wake up.
Interesting.
Like,
Yeah, it's just like a weird like, anticipation, and then you
and
wake
then, like
up.
you said, even though it's nothing scary,
Yeah,
it's frightening.
it feels terrifying.
Like your brain tells you it's frightening,
Yeah,
and that's
that,
the only way you know something is frightening is because your brain. So if your brain goes, "That's scary," you go, "Holy fuck, you're right. That is scary."
yeah,
Even though it's nothing. There's no nothing.
yeah. Ain't that
Even the thing that you're thinking of isn't frightening.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
I had a dream I was
Like,
late.
come on.
I was late to my friend's wedding, and that's happening next year.
So usually I'll have that dream a few days before,
Yeah, so,
not a year before.
yeah. That's like if I ever have to go on a plane, I'm gonna have to like, I don't even know.
I'm gonna have to take sleeping pills.
Yeah,
That'd
Yeah.
probably be another nightmare for you. Take sleeping pills and it
What-
just extends it.
what if
'cause
I
you
never?
can't wake up?
What if I never wake up? Well, it's gonna be my dreams usually go nightmare, sleep paralysis nightmare, second nightmare, girl with big boobs, another nightmare. The Rock's character,
Yeah, big
uh,
boobs. one.
Vin Diesel's character from the Tooth Fairy or the Pacifier, and he's like, you have to build a boxcar with your neighbor, and I'm like, oh, what the? And then
what the
I
fuck?
wake up from that, and then it's nightmare, really scary nightmare, boobs thing again, but it's a nightmare, and that's pretty much how my month
It's
goes.
Like here we go, and then it's like spiders.
She
Like
takes-
no.
She takes out her shirt, and it's two big frog heads. Cause I'm afraid of frogs.
No.
Put that.
The
Yeah.
thing.
Oh no, the one thing I'm scared of, it's frogs. Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, everybody. If
We
you,
gotta get the fuck out of here. We don't know what we're doing here.
I'm so fucking sorry for this.
We have to put it out into the world still though.
Yeah.
Can't just like keep it on YouTube and be like, come on, grow. It's not gonna grow unless we do something.
Yeah. So do you want to start a Reddit account and a Spotify account after this?
Yes.
All right, everybody. So look out for the Reddit account and Spotify account. I'm also going to start just cold call DMing people on Twitter to come on the show. So hopefully we can maybe get some dumbass fucks from Twitter I'll interview them on the show. And
Nick Suzuki lives in London.
yeah, why the fuck? Like, what an incriminating thing to do. Hey, do you want to come on the thing where we say gay and faggot and retard and stuff?
Of course you wouldn't do it that
what-
episode.
What do you mean? No. Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's like
Here, let me just do a real quick search on you guys.
Yeah, let's
And it
just-
looks like here you have less than 100 subscribers.
Oh, a dozen subscribers? Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and that's gonna be a hard pass.
Even
for
if I
me.
was personal friends with the guy, I wouldn't ask him to do that.
It's true.
I have to do like other very small podcasts and shit, like reach out and just do like a Zoom
Come
record
on, podcast about lists. Get us on there.
podcast. Probably Airbuds is who I'd reach out to first, but
Like
yeah,
a
some
podcast
nice-
about lists because they have like a perfect thing where it's like, here we go. This is the list.
yeah,
And we can
they
do the thing
they
tangents,
nailed
but we have the list.
yeah they nailed it with that because it's like it's not really a theme, it's just like a structure,
Yes.
which is perfect. We got to figure something like that. Maybe this will stop being a sports podcast altogether, and we'll just have fun. But until then, thank you for listening. Sorry for how bad this was. Just kidding. I'll never apologize for who I
What are
am.
we apologizing for?
I'm so fucking
it's
sorry.
fucking free.
I'm sorry. Please give me pussy. That's
I'm Dennis Hopper. Now I'm Dennis Hopper now. Baby want pussy.
okay. Yeah,
The funniest
that's
thing ever.
that's what you watch to the end for, folks. Thank you for listening. You got anything else?
Plagiarism.
Yeah, that's check out the podcast Come
Oh.
Town if you're so interested.
Oh.
All right, folks. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for listening.